for this comparison operators now, when you talk about comparison operators, you have something like maybe greater than sign or equal to, or less than sign. Okay, these are comparison operators. Okay, we had operators like and. We have done those ones before, or these are all operators. But we're going to be looking at comparison operators now. Okay, but first of all, we're going to define this a user-defined function. Define max number. Okay, max number. I put this in bracket. Num1, comma num2, comma num3. That we're going to be, these are parameters now we're actually passing into this function. And what I want to do is that I want to find out the maximum number among 3 numbers that are going to pass right now. Okay. Okay. So say define max number, which is a function. Now pass those parameters there. Then, okay, I told that colon there means then if num1, if num1 is greater or equal to num2, what I should do firstly is to let me, while I've done the definition, I can just come and let me print it. Okay, just so that print, okay, max number, which is the function, print max number. Okay, then I actually I will not pass the figures. Pass the figure for num1, pass the figure for num2, pass the figure for num3. So I will say, for example, say 30, all right, or maybe 50, and then 45. So 30 is num1, 50 is num2, 45 is num3. So let's continue with this now. So the print max number, okay, then I pass the figures for the num1, num2, and num3. Then I'll now come here and I'll write an if statement. If num1 is greater than or equal to num2, and all right, num1 is greater than or equal to num3, okay, then return num1. So what I'm saying, if num1, which is this figure 30, is greater than or equal to num2, and maybe I say whenever you say and, there means that it must meet these conditions, okay? And num1 is greater than or equal to num3, then return the value of num1. And if you look at it now, 30 is not greater than num2. It's also not greater than num3, so it will not return num1. So we'll say return num1, else if, okay, else if, okay, num2 is greater than or equal to num1. Okay, I'm actually using comparison operators here, and num2 is greater than or equal to num3. All right, then return num2. All right, then else print num3. What it means that if it checks that num1 is greater than or equal to num2 and num1 is greater than or equal to and equal to num3, let it print num1. Then if it checks as well that num2 is greater than and equal to num1 and num2 is greater than and equal to num3, let it return num2. Then if these two are not the conditions here, it should return, this is return, not print this. Let it return num3. Okay, so let's see whether that is true. So I clear the screen and run. When I run it now, see it's returned 50. Why did it return 50? Because 50 is num2 and is the highest figure here. If I make num1 500 and run again, you see it return 500. This greater than or equal to all comparison operators.